What's going on? It's your boy, Coach Fred, coming at you with authentic daily positivity every single day. I'm giving you 3 minutes of fire about a story or something that I've experienced in my life. Let me give you something real cool, man, and we're going to talk about why, the tortoise beats the hare in the race all the time. You guys should know this story, how the hare jumps out to this race. The hare jumps out to this big, huge lead, and the hare thinks that, he's good, right? He built distance on the tortoise, and the tortoise just plots along, just moving. While the hare is all about speed and then stops, right? Well, how does that relate to maybe you in your life or maybe something that you've gone through? I'm gonna tell you really about how I do things just with social media. So with me, social media, I'm like the tortoise. I post daily. I post a lot of things about my life. You guys see that I'm talking about being authentic, and it's nothing that's gonna, help me increase followers like exponentially right now. And that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking to finish the race. I'm looking to stay consistent, and that's really the most important thing because consistency brings in the followers, the organic followers, and brings in the organic traffic and brings in the organic feedback that I get, as opposed to being like the hare and getting all these people, and then all these people go away, right? So in the end, the tortoise, the hare realizes that it's great to be fast, but at some point you're gonna always get caught and beaten by the person that's consistent. So here's what I want you to look for in your life. It's not about how fast you get somewhere. It's about, can you stay consistent? It's not about how fast, how big, how great you can do something. It's about, can you do this every single day? And the reason why the tortoise wins and the reason why the tortoise is unsexy is because that is the exact thing you need to do to win every single day. It's about being consistent, it's about being methodical, and it's what I call the grit and the grind in the process. It's, can you do that every single day to create success in your life? I'll give you one quote. I think it was by Warren Buffett, who said, nobody wants to become rich slowly. Right? Like, think about that. Nobody wants to become rich slowly. Meaning, it's sexy to win the lottery and get all this money right now, but nobody wants to do it over time. Nobody wants to do it over a 20-year period because that's boring. But guess what? If you Google his timeline of wealth, you'll see how he built up wealth over a period of time and then it spiked because of his consistency. So if you're not consistent, I have a friend, I love him, but he always talks about being consistent and being inconsistent. You are not going to be able to do that and beat somebody like me that is consistent every single day, no matter what. I'm talking about being consistent at being consistent. If you are not going to do that, you cannot and will not beat somebody like me or people like me that are consistent all the time, no matter what. Because you will constantly be like the hare, jumping out of these large leads, and then at some point you fizzle out because you realize you can't sustain that kind of speed over time. So be like the tortoise and be okay with that. Moving slow is good, as long as you're consistent. It's your boy, Coach Fred. I love you. Be blessed. I will see you on the other side.